So here is my makeup box. I know it's not very large, but as my room is tiny, I've had to be really select with my makeup. I can't keep every single bit of makeup I own because unfortunately I cannot physically fit it in my room. I went from quite a good sized room to a tiny one as I moved into a flat, and I really just have to deal with what I've got. But I got this kind of box thing from Wilkinson. It was like £4, which actually is pretty good, and it's like one of those like material ones. And really this is it. I am a smaller YouTuber, so obviously I don't own as much makeup as some of these bigger YouTubers, but I really don't actually have the space. So once I've finished with this, I'm going to store my Christmas presents in it for people, which will be really useful. So there's my normal makeup bag, and it's just really unorganised. I've been watching a lot of the home edit, and I've gotten obsessed with watching it and organising, so that's mainly one of the reasons why I'm doing it, but also because it's just such a struggle. Like, it is not organised. They have a fit. There you go. They'd have a fit if they saw this. Like, literally, you just can't get to absolutely anything. It is a complete mess. So I've got a big bag of here with all the extra makeup that just doesn't fit in this bag. And I have ordered online, obviously, a palette organizer, but there's like a top layer of palettes, and then when you go down there's more, and it's really just not organised. It's just a complete mess. Like, you can't really get to anything. Like my stipple and stuff down there, and I've just got so many palettes and you can't really get to any of them, so I'll be excited to lay them out. And of course I've got extra makeup bags. This is my travel one. I do have this one, which is also a travel one. This has my travel skincare. This is Valentino. It's from their cheaper brand. This was a very cute one that I got from TK Maxx. I love a bit of TK Maxx because you can get some really good stuff that's a bit cheaper. Of course, my Spectrum Frida Kahlo one, which is one of my new favourites. And yeah, so I've got little mini palettes. If I lift this out, I'm trying to do this one-handed. And really just under here, I've just got extra makeup brushes. I've got some sparkles, some gems, my brush cleaner. This is my favourite brush cleaner. This is from Nancy, and I love it. And I do actually have this really cute Mulan fan that I got from the Disney store that I use sometimes to help dry my makeup. I love it. It's really fun. It's plastic, which I'm not obsessed with, so it's not, doesn't fit the best. And just like extra lashes, and like I've just got so many palettes. And of course I've got like makeup brush cleaners. This, I haven't used it yet. I'm excited to use it. I got it from Shein, which is really cute. Shein do a lot of good, really useful beauty kind of tools, which I love, that are actually pretty cheap. And this is such a mess, which is why I am organising it. So I've actually got just some of these IKEA kind of like sandwich bags, and what I'm going to be doing is to help organise, because my room is pretty small, I'm just going to shove different makeup in it from each category. So like lips, I'll do one for eyes. Palettes doesn't really matter about, you know, primers, cheeks, bronzer, all of that. And that'll be a really easy way to keep things together until I have all of my containers, because I got some from Wilkinson yesterday. I got ones like this, and I got some smaller ones like this one, which already has a liner in it, a lip liner. And I've also got this little tiny one, which I'm not sure what I want to go in it yet because it is pretty small, but these are stackable. I think these are really meant for the kitchen, but they were really cheap. This was like £3, this was like £1. Now I did only get 4 because I wasn't sure how they were going to fit, and because I'm not the richest person in the world, obviously I didn't want to buy loads and waste my money. But I have got some from Amazon coming that don't have the grey bottom. Like, I wish these didn't have the grey bottom, but this does mean they should be a bit easier to clean. And the ones from Amazon obviously don't have the grey, they're just completely clear, and they were like £11, and I'm getting about 7 little things, I think, maybe even more, maybe, I don't know. I'll find out and I'll put it in the top corner, wherever. And I'm just really excited to organise my life. Obviously, I'm not the most organised person, but hopefully this might help me. It may help with my mental health, because when I'm messy, I just feel the absolute worst. and I'm just hoping that it might clear my head a bit. When I've cleared my room, it does make me feel better, so I'm really hoping once I've cleared my room out, I should feel a lot happier. And usually, a bit of behind the scenes, when I do videos, sometimes I have to take a break because I've lost a product, or I don't know where it's, you know, I don't know where it's gone. So having it right underneath me, so in the drawer, would be really easy and useful for me to just grab stuff and know where everything is, because it's so annoying having to lift stuff up, to root around, which then of course creates more mess, and I don't have time to constantly be tidying it, whereas in my drawer it should be nice and easy and useful. I haven't tested out the other ones and how they're going to work, but that kind of fits cutely in the corner. And then of course I've got my little one that might fit nicely in there. That's actually kind of cute. And then obviously I've got my big one that'll probably go that way, and that might have skin stuff in it, so foundations, concealers, because maybe eye stuff, depending on what I have the most of. And of course I've still got those containers coming, which I'm really excited for. I don't know why, but organising kind of resets my mind and calms me down, even though I'm shit at keeping tidy. But this is all going suspiciously too well, so I'm waiting for something bad to happen, because this is actually working too well. So when I'm sat at my stool and I need something for my video, I will just open my drawer and then I'll just grab it. Just to say, obviously it's not a lot of makeup, but this is just my makeup. I've got my giant suitcase for when I do my pro. This is mine. So I think I'm going to start with my lips, because I have a lot more lip products than I do anything else, and I will actually do maybe like a count, maybe a time lapse. I don't know yet. I'm not very good with a camera, so let's just see what happens. So I'm currently sat in bed because I really have no other space to do this, but it's nice, I can snuggle and organise, and of course I'll wash everything. But literally what I'm going to be doing is sorting out my makeup into these IKEA bags. They're pretty big and pretty useful. And for starters, I'm going to be doing lips, because that's the biggest hurdle I've got to get through, because there are just so many in here. And I'm literally just going to be putting them, I can do it one-handed, into this bag, and I'll just spend my day doing that. So 10 minutes later, and I've taken all the lipsticks out of one bag, and that one bag completely filled up this, and I've still got all of that to go through, which I am dreading. And I'll put up how many lipsticks were in just that one bag here, just because, Jesus Christ. Right, and that is just one bag of lipsticks. I've also got some more lipsticks in another drawer, a whole case of them. And of course I have all my lipsticks in my pro kit, which I will actually video for you right now. So here are my lipsticks from my kit, kept nicely in a bag. This is the suitcase I keep everything in. They are all in little bags, organised completely through. So this one's got like brow products in and setting spray, and it's just really simple. So here is my travelling pro kit. This is what I emptied my lipsticks into. So it's MAC, and it wasn't that expensive actually. It was like, I want to say £8 maybe, and you can fit, it's 24 lipsticks in it. And yeah, this is just a really useful thing to have. I've got loads of different colours, so every colour you might need. So I've got, obviously, my pinks, I've got my plums, I've got nudes, I've got reds, I've got purples, I've got oranges, just any colour you might need. Now this is kind of brimming. I have got some extra lip liners in there. Now this will stay intact. I'm not moving any of this at all, because I've got everything fine tuned in here. So I've got every colour you could possibly want, so I'm not touching this. I've got a load of different kind of lipsticks in here, because all of these work perfectly. So it's not about the price, it's how much they work. But I do have a lot of these Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. These are some of my favourites. They are stunning. And yeah, there's a lot of Anastasia Beverly Hills, obviously a ton of MAC. Now all of this didn't come cheap, but I save, and this is what I spend my money on. I'm going to keep going till I've finished my lips. I'm going to put on some Christmas music and just have a fun time organising, and I'll see you when I've finished. So whilst I was sorting, I found the red version of the Glitter Flip lipstick in the shade Scandal. Now, if you've seen my tutorial review kind of video on the pink one, Love Stick, and you know I've lost this one, well, I found it. If you would like me to do a look on this one in a video, comment down below. This is the lipstick that when you mush your lips together, it goes sparkly. So comment down below if you'd like to see that video. So when I said I had more lipsticks to go through, I meant it. I got this cute makeup bag from Skinny Dip, and I did organise this into 3 sections so I'm very excited. I'm very excited to go through this. These ones I haven't used in ages because I just haven't been able to get into them. So I got some nice MAC ones. As you can see, there's some Bobbi Brown in there, and just Barry M. I love Barry M. These are all sorts. Now, unfortunately, not all my lipsticks will fit into, obviously, the drawer, because the drawer is very tiny, but I'll try and do as much as possible, just so I have a nice good range. So once I've completely done this, and this of lipsticks, and also counted the ones in my pro kit, I will put up the number of how many lipsticks I own right here. Not a normal amount, I bet. I've just always had an obsession with lipsticks. So, as you can see, I did start putting them in, and you can see how cute they fit in, and you can easily just pick one up and you can easily just slide one back in, which I love. I think I'm going to have to go to Wilkinson and buy tons more of these. I might do a whole row of them because they are so useful, and I might do them in rainbow shade if it works out that way, and then I know exactly which colour goes where. But luckily with a lot of my lipsticks, the colours, especially the MAC ones, the colours are on the outside or on the ends, so that makes them easier to look for. This one here is a Chanel one. Unfortunately, you can't tell what colour that is, but I think I only own one Chanel lipstick, and that is a bubble gum pink shade. These are just some lipsticks I can wear every day, and they very easily just slide in, and that'll be perfect. So I'm definitely going to order some more of these. I'm going to wait and see which ones I get from Amazon first though, just in case there are more like these, and then I don't have to go buy any more. So for the lipsticks that don't fit into that one because they are just, you know, too long, I did pop them into here, but of course they can't all stay in here. I will get another one of these. So hopefully the one I bought from Amazon will have another one of these in, because every time I lift this up they fall out, and like that. And of course when I'm looking for makeup, that's just going to be a hassle. But I just thought I'd tell you that I've got a square one that fits these long ones in perfectly. Just a lot less. So I've taken out all the extras, and I've literally just got 2 layers, and you can kind of see from the side what colours they are, and this will be it. I will do 2 of these because I've got all of these, and of course I have extras in these bags, but 2 layers seems more easier. I've got so many so I can't physically do 1 layer, but I can just easily pick it up and I can see down there I've got a blue, I've got a gold, so it's just I can quickly do it, and then when I shove them back in they all organise themselves. So I'm pretty happy with that, and I can pull apart and I can see colours I've got. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is all working out. But this is really nice because this fits nice in there. I did originally put them in this one, but because there was so little of this, it didn't make sense to take up this giant one for just a couple of these, and all of these did not fit in that one, so I will just be putting them in here. Now I have got a few, but it's just simple. I know it's not the most organised at the moment, but once I get more it will be way more organised. But yeah, I've still got the ones from Amazon coming. They're coming on the 10th, I believe. So I have got a bit of time to wait, which is annoying because I do want to get this just done today and out of the way. But I will get as much done as I can today. I've been up since 5:30 doing this. I woke up naturally and just decided to get on. And it is now 20 to 11. So I've been working on this for a few hours. I've mostly just done my lips. So I need to get another one of these. Hopefully one of these will come with the Amazon. I need another one of these, and I need a couple more of these. I'm gonna get a few of these because these are so useful. Okay, so moving on, I've got this small square kind of container, and in here it's just because I'm struggling with space, I'm gonna have to mix some stuff together. It's got lip liners, it's got liners, it's got basically pencil things. I've also put in here my brow gel, my NYX Control Freak, and I've also got my Benefit micro filing pen. And I know it seems crazy to have brows and stuff in with lips, but because I'm struggling with space, it was the best option, and they fit in perfectly. I'm really happy about that. And I can put in extras that I've also got, like liners and just odd things, maybe some more brow pens that I've got, and that'll just be really simple. And because there's not many, I can just go a green liner, sorted, a blue liner, got it. So this is my desk. As you can see, it is minuscule. It's an IKEA one that I actually made myself, which I'm pretty proud of. This is the desk I film videos at. There's my window. I have all natural light coming through, and the only thing I probably have organised in my life is my skincare. I got this little thing from eBay. So I have started putting these in my drawers. Obviously that looks a complete mess, but we've still got that section there where I'm going to get more containers there. Okay, so it's been a couple of days later. I still haven't got everything, but this is a thing that came in the post today. It's a thing for palettes. You can fit 9 in here. It's actually really cute. Obviously I have way more than 9 palettes. I paid £10.50 for it, which isn't actually so bad, and it's got a really gorgeous rose gold kind of base, and I think it looks really cute with all my other pictures I've got on my wall, and I just thought it would go with my room aesthetic. They did have loads of different colours, so if rose gold isn't your thing, then they did have other colours, all varying prices. So £10.52 was for the rose gold, and basically what it's going to do is, because I haven't got too much space, it's basically just going to go on top of my little drawer set that I bought the other day. Now it goes up in height, so of course I will be putting the bigger palettes at the end. And just for reference, that was the Beauty Bay Nudes palette. It's quite big and, you know, thick, and it fits in there perfectly. So basically what I'm going to do is just fill them up just like that in size. So basically I've done it from height and almost kind of size. So at the back I could change it. I've got my Morphe Dare to Create, then I've got my Beauty Bay Nude, and then the next one I've got is my Brights, then my Morphe Trevor Project one. So basically just to say those two bright ones are my favourite, and the Beauty Bay Mama Mitchell, but that is in my Pro Kit, so that's going to stay there. Of course I've got my Friends X Revolution palette, I've got the Fire palette, and I've got obviously some of the new neutral ones and the Christmas one. And just here I've got Colourpop ones, so I've got the Midnight Masquerade. I've also got Just My Luck, and I also have Ooh La La and Strawberry Shake, but unfortunately these two didn't fit, but luckily because they're small they can easily be tucked away. But what I will say is the Midnight Masquerade and Just My Luck fit in really nicely with a bit of room. But if you say you want to swap it out, and I didn't say Strawberry Shake, they both easily fit in together. Okay, sorry for the bad lighting, it's very early in the morning. I literally just got my Amazon order, and to say I'm unhappy is probably an understatement. I ordered 7 containers. They were called the Heater set of 7 desk drawer organizer trays, and this is from Amazon, and 4 out of the 7 are broken. That one is completely like the corner is completely off. It is cracked all the way through. This one has a chip in the corner as well, and you can hear it. And what the confusing thing is that the packaging was actually really good. They were all individually wrapped. There was bubble wrap. It was in a box. So either they've been chucked really badly into a van, or they were already broken before they'd even made it into packaging, which is really bad. I've left them a review and I'm not happy. I think next time, instead of ordering from Amazon, I might find a better brand, maybe more expensive, but at least you know can have better. But this is just really frustrating. Oh, look at that. Right, let's see what I can do. Okay, so just an update. It's about an hour later. I did return those other ones because they were incredibly damaged. 4 out of the 7 were damaged, and that's over half, and I really did not enjoy that. So I just went to Wilkinson and just bought the same ones I did before. And the most brilliant thing is this time they were on sale. So actually these little ones that are packaged were actually 80p each, which is actually incredible. And these were like £2, £3, and that was about £2, £3 as well. I got 5 things and spent £8, whereas the ones before I had 7 things for 12. So actually this worked out cheaper. So in future I think I'm just going to stick with the shops. I know Amazon can be really great for other things, but I think don't risk it. These were the ones that broke. For anyone wanting to look, do not get the heater ones. HEETA. They were just not worth it. Most of them were broken, and yeah. But thank you Amazon for having such an easy returns. Okay, excuse me, it's my table. But for now, without obviously like doing too much, I have organised to where I want them. So I put a longer one in here, just so I can work it out to see how they all fit. So I managed to fit in a long one, a square one, and 2 little ones. One of these little ones is going to have glitter in it. This one's going to be like my skin. That one, not sure yet. And this one maybe probably more lipsticks because I already have enough. But I'm just going to see what needs to go in where, and then work out what I'm going to do from there. And of course it didn't all completely go all the way, but this will be really easy for like little palettes and highlighters. It'll just be easy to grab one, and they can all stack, and they all fit under at the tallest point as well. So that'll be really useful. So I know this seems like a bit of a mess, not very organised, but there's not much I can do. This is my foundations, my concealers, my primers. I've also got my odd blush in here as well. And then at the side I've got things like contours, highlights, blushes, and powders, and that all fits in rather nicely. I'm pretty happy about that. And in there I've got an extra glitter in there. I've got another kind of foil glitter, and I also have my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow, because that is really that one, and the Benefit microfiling pen is really the only brow products I use, and my microfiling pen easily fits in there, and I literally just picked it out so simply and so quickly, so I'm really happy about that. And yeah, I'm happy with how this is coming along. Obviously it's not everyone's idea of organised, but with the space I've got to make do, and this is the best I can do. So yeah, I live in a tiny flat, I have a tiny room, and this drawer is the only thing I've got. I could overspill, but that's just me being unorganised again, but this is really all I can do. But you've got to do what works for yourself. Like, you can see all these people on Instagram with all these fancy makeup things and stuff, but not everyone can have that. I certainly don't. Okay, so in this little back one here, I've put a lot of my glitters and my my liquid eyeshadows. So I've got like my Barry M down there, and my MACs, and I couldn't fit in this one, which I'm a bit annoyed about because of my jaw height, but everything seems to fit in nicely like that. So it can easily just slide there. This can go here, And then this extra one can just be popped in that little one there, which I'll probably put like my odd brow products in, and maybe like some lash glue and just odd bits and pieces. And then of course this will be my skin. So let's get moving. My Fenty Beauty fits perfectly in there, which is brilliant. So I will go round and just find all my primers and find a place for them. So to finish off, to go in this long kind of drawer, I've got the rest of my lipsticks. They might not all fit. I am going to go through them, see which ones I want, see which ones I don't want, and I might give some to my mum, but because I don't think they're all going to fit in there, and there's some in there I don't really use or they're out of date. So I am just going to go through these and then sort them out into there. Okay, so I have filled up that long one with the lipsticks, and unfortunately I still have got couple more, so I am really going to be ruthless with my lipsticks and just throw away ones I don't think I need, just because I'm trying to cut down, because I think I am getting makeup for Christmas, so I really need to be able to fit more in here. So let's go through this all over again, shall we? Now, coming to the end of this drawer, this last drawer, it's like a square kind of drawer. This has just a mix match of everything. I know that doesn't seem organised to some people, but it works for me. Organising is all about what works for you and how you live. So in here, I've got liners, I've got mascara, I've got lip liners, I've got just like the odd brow product, I've got my eyebrow gel, and it's just really simple. Like, I can easily find blue liner or a white liner, not have any issues, and if I want a certain mascara, I can just find it, which I'm really happy about. I know it's not organised to some people, but for me this is pretty organised. Let's see how organised it stays, but I'm really happy and excited. I don't think you realise how excited this has actually made me. So yeah, I'm very happy. Now we're going to quickly do a little fun little thing of before and afters. There you have it. There is my completed drawer of everything I could possibly need when doing my makeup. Now this is just my collection. This isn't my pro kit. So, and don't judge me on just having the one drawer, because I know a lot of makeup people out there have multiple drawers, but I live in a tiny flat. I live in a tiny room, and this is all I've got. Thank you for watching. I hope this has inspired you, because I hope me being not an organised person has inspired some people that aren't necessarily organised to organise their makeup or their life. So I think it's quite inspiring, because I'm the least organised person on the planet. But there we go. I'm very happy with it. And thank you for watching.